I really never thought that I would be reviewing a new doll of an Ever After High character in the year of 2025, but here we are, guys. Anyway, my name is Ainsley from Fairy Tale Vibes, and today we are going to be reviewing Cupid Hysteria, as well as Draculaura from the G3 Monster High line's Scary Sweet Birthday Party. Now, I know you guys may know me from my Ever After High as well as some Monster High lore videos, and don't worry, we will be discussing lore as we unbox and review these dolls. This way you can see the dolls, but also hear the lore behind them. Anyway, if you guys did not know, one of the reasons this line is so crazy is because it is literally a reboot of one of the original lines from G3 Monster High that was probably one of the most successful lines in Monster High history, and that original line was Draculaura's Sweet 1600, like that birthday party. Like, if you have ever seen the Monster High movie, Why Do Ghouls Fall in Love? That's like what that movie is about. It's like about Draculaura's Sweet 1600. And it's just crazy that they're redoing her Sweet 1600 for G3. Because let me tell you, that line as well as the special, again, the Why Do Ghouls Fall in Love special, like those were both crazy. Like, Why Do Ghouls Fall in Love is definitely my favorite Monster High movie or special, whatever you will call it. Like, I think it's like a special because it's like not a full-length movie. Like, I think it's maybe only 45 minutes, but that is like my favorite piece of Monster High media ever, and Draculaura is my favorite character. But anyway, the reason that is crazy is because C.A. Cupid, the original Cupid in Monster High, she was released with the Sweet 1600 dolls. And it's crazy that they're like, okay, you know what, we're gonna bring back this concept. Of course, this time they're calling it Scary Sweet Birthday Party. However, on the invitations, you still see the Sweet 1600. It's still there. It's still there. It hasn't gone away. They're just rebranding slightly. But it's crazy because they're using this line again to, like, reintroduce Cupid. And at the time, like, when G1 Monster High came out, like, I was a kid. I did not have money. In fact, the only doll I had from that line, ironically enough, was the Draculaura, and I still have her, the original Draculaura, the Sweet 1600 doll. I love that doll. But, like, I was a kid, so I couldn't just, like, go out and buy these dolls. I couldn't go out and buy C.A. Cupid, even if I wanted to. Which honestly, did I want to? I probably wanted to. But it's just crazy because it's like, I feel like as an adult collector, I now get to relive that hype and actually just get to go on Amazon and order these dolls directly to my house so I can, like, geek out about it. But yeah, no, it just feels crazy that we're harkening back to that. And the other reason that that is crazy too is because, you know, shortly after the Sweet 1600 doll line, we did end up getting Ever After High, and we got Cupid transferring to Ever After High. And I will note, again, in G3 Monster High, her name is no longer C.A. Cupid, her name is Cupid Hysteria. So it's a different name, but this is the reboot version of Cupid. And they're not the same person, but I will say, for any of the characters in the reboot, they're not the same person. They have different personalities in the reboot. But anyway, it's just so crazy that we're getting, like, a revival of it, and this kind of brings hope that there may be some more Ever After High stuff. And while I don't think they will fully bring back Ever After High, maybe they could bring back other characters or vibes that are similar to Ever After High, but just disguise them as Monster High. You never know. Like, I really thought they would never touch Cupid again, but I am wrong. And we finally have some sort of Ever After High comeback, even if it's just this one character. But that being said, the tea is, as much as I am excited for Cupid, I think this may be the best doll in this line. In fact, this may be the best Draculaura ever. And that is saying something because I have the Vampire Heart Draculaura, which, if you don't know, the Vampire Heart Draculaura is like the $100 Draculaura. And I do really like that doll. And that doll probably is higher quality than this. She has, like, the fake eyelashes and stuff. But, like, those two are a close tie for, like, top Draculaura dolls in my head, at least. And, like, again, like I said, I literally have the original Sweet 1600 Draculaura. And to be fair, mine was played with, so she's not, like, in the best condition. But even if she was new, I feel like this doll tops it. This doll looks better. This doll is everything to me. I know some people do not like the bangs for G3. Actually, no. I think people just didn't like the split bangs. I think people probably like these bangs. And in fact, these are kind of the same bangs that the G1 Sweet 1600 doll had. They're very similar. Like, whoever did mine's bangs, like, in the factory, congrats, because, like, they are so on fleek. Like, they are just cut perfectly. I am in love with this doll. Anyway, we're gonna get them out of the box and we'll actually review them. I know I've been yapping. I am so excited. Anyway, let's get them out of the box. My girls are out of the box. Now, watching this, you'd probably think my favorite color is pink, but actually, not surprisingly, it's like blue / aqua blue. But, like, in Monster High, I guess I'm just really a sucker for these pink dolls. Like, these are so good. Anyway, before we get too much into the dolls, because I have a lot of opinions to share, let's talk about their accessories. So, Cupid, she comes with this, like, bow and arrow thing. Like, and it's a purse. But it's such a slay because, actually, I don't have, like, the original Monster High Cupid, but I know for a fact, because I have her, the original Ever After High Cupid, she had her little arrow thing. And I don't think it's actually supposed to go on her belt like that. I just put it like that because I have a commit. I'm like, I need to commit to my dolls for their display. And then Cupid came with this present for Draculaura. And actually, I should also say, Cupid came with this card. It says, happy birthday. And then on the inside, it says, best wishes to you on your birthday. And, like, this is kind of making me mad because it's like, we don't know anything about, like, how Cupid came to Monster High in G3. I know I saw Courtney Jester's video about this, and she was talking about this, too. And it's like, we don't know anything. Because G3, the shows got canceled. I'm like, can they just, like, release a blog? And, like, I also kind of wish these dolls had diaries. Like, they literally have no description. I think I saw maybe one description about Cupid, like, in her product listing online about, like, who she is. And I found out from that description of her that she does fly. And her father is still Eros in G3. But, like, we have no frame of reference. Like, how does she know Draculaura? But I do also like that on her card, there's, like, the little, like, bone wings. That is so cute. And then her present. Let's get back to the present. Inside is a little heart perfume bottle. I feel like I saw somebody else say somewhere that, oh, this is, like, a love potion. Does it say love potion? It says love and it says heart. Somebody was saying this is a love potion. I don't know if Cupid would do that, but maybe. Or maybe it's just perfume. Maybe it's, like, perfume that, like, enhances the probability somebody will fall in love with you. She also comes with this balloon. Oh, and then she also comes with this makeup. Cute. That's all the stuff for Cupid. Let's look at Draculaura's things before we get them both out of the box. So Draculaura comes with this fan. This is one of the most slay accessories I think any G3 doll has ever come with. Because I complain on this channel a lot about how I think G3 comes with too many accessories and I'm like, I'd rather have a stand. But I'm not a kid. If I was a kid, I'd probably be eating these accessories up and playing with them. Honestly, I wish more Barbies and stuff when I was a little came with accessories like this. But whatever, cute. She also has, I like how they all have little, like, balloons. I will say these balloons are kind of dumb, though, because as soon as you take the doll out of the box, the balloon goes like this, because it's top heavy. They all want to fall. So you can't actually really display them with these unless you, like, tie them up somehow so they actually stay up. They also all come, like, both dolls came with these little invitations to Cupid's birthday party. Draculaura comes with this little picture of the four of them hanging out. That is so cute. Draculaura, Draculaura comes with the purse. Here's the purse, and I love how it looks like a cake because the real theme for this scary sweet birthday party is, like, cakes or, like, sweets and stuff. I really love how they committed to this, like, theme, and I feel like they kind of had a similar theme maybe in G1. I don't know. They had a cake in the G1 one, but I don't know if they really had this, like, theme, and I really like how everything, you'll see with the doll designs, everything is, like, really, like, cake-ish. Even this kind of looks like a cake, but anyway, then Draculaura comes with this present for herself. But I love this because the present for herself, I don't know if you can see it in there. This is the best present. This is actually a necklace and it's the best one out of this line because she can actually wear it. At first I thought it was a bracelet, but I'm pretty sure, do you see how that goes out? I think it's a necklace. I mean, maybe unless that's, like, a thing that goes in the hand. It's either a necklace. I'm trying to get it so you can see. It's either a necklace or a bracelet. Like, I swear, like, all the G1 dolls they're making right now are, like, trash, and then we have, like, details like this, and it's like the lid comes off, and then it's, like, the presentation of it in there, like, it's, like, it has those little, like, knobs in there, so, like, it sits right, and, like, oh my gosh. Okay, let's look at the dolls. Let's start with Cupid, because I know we want to see her. Cupid, the biggest complaint, the hair. Why is it not up here? Honestly, I don't care. I don't mind it not being up there. I know people had high expectations because they thought it was going to be up high. I don't mind it. Like, it's just not going to sit like that unless you put a ton of hairspray in it, and then it's going to be all crunchy, and then it's going to be like a disaster. And then if you're going to fix it, you're going to have to take all that out anyway. I think it's fine. Like, when my Cupid first came out, she had a little hair sticking out here, and it just kind of went like that and shoved it under the bangs, and that was fine. Again, I wish some of these colors were less bright. I have this one here as an example. I'm just going to say, I wish, like, I love everything about this Cupid. My only complaint, I like this color scheme better. Like, this Cupid with this color scheme would be the best. And, like, I was even saying before, I think maybe part of the reason they didn't give Cupid just pink is because they want to differentiate her from Draculaura, and Draculaura is so pink. But look, I feel like even if we had this Draculaura and a Cupid with this color scheme, they still look different. I feel like it'd be fine. I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion, but okay, let's get back to Cupid. So that, her hair, I feel like I'll fix her hair. I think I'm just going to zhuzh the curls a little bit. I'm going to like kind of brush them, which I know you're not really supposed to brush curls, but here's my technique. I brush them and then I kind of spray them, then I twirl them around my finger, and then I kind of get the curl pattern to lie nicely. That's my hope. Or maybe I don't even need to brush them. We'll see what I end up doing. Maybe I'll just spray them and twist them. But I think she looks good. I think her face is pretty good. It's not, it's a little pixelated. It's not that bad though. And it's not really that wonky. Her eyes, I feel like, look a little wonky, but they're really not. Like, I've seen ones that are so much worse. Like, they're fine. And then her wings, my favorite part. Like, to die for. I love how they keep, like, the quintessential bone elemental form. Because if you don't know, Cupid in G1 Monster High is a bone elemental. And actually, I believe even during Ever After High, she's still a bone elemental. I think she's just, like, in this, like, a human disguise, because the people at Ever After High aren't supposed to know about Monster High, and Headmaster Grimm doesn't want them to know about that. Little lore drop. But, like, I always wish that we got, like, a version of Cupid that was, like, Cupid at Ever After High, but she could finally show her bone elemental self. This is, like, the closest we're getting to that. I love her necklace because it's a callback to G1, because in G1, the necklace held on the wings in both Ever After High and Monster High. Do you see that? It's kind of a similar necklace. It's not the exact same, but it kind of has that, like, arrow shape. You can't even like see it. It kind of has that arrow shape. Also, this kind of has that arrow shape. Like, it looks like an arrow is like wrapped around her hand. And then on this hand, she has like the little crossbow, which she had that like in her Monster High doll. In her Ever After High doll, she has like an actual, I like how there's like a random rubber band. In the Ever After High doll, she has like an actual bow and arrow. But that's very cute. And then like this whole thing, I'm kind of curious, maybe later I'll take this off, because I do think the bloomers are kind of cute. Again, I feel like the red is a bit much, but I like this silhouette, and I really like this like chest plate hair, and I like this hoop skirt, and I'm actually surprised because I thought this hoop skirt would like clip on, but no, like it's not even really attached, like it's just kind of sitting on her hips. And then I like the little overskirt. This is like so cute. Like, I feel like even like back during Monster High's original run, like if they would have done something like this, people would have been eating it up. Like, I feel like her basic wave Ever After High outfit as well as her basic wave Monster High outfit looks so lame. Like, I really like her Throne Coming. I don't have the Throne Coming doll. I want that doll so bad. But, like, I just want to find one that's, like, not too expensive but also, like, complete. Like, all the Throne Coming dolls for Cupid are either overpriced or, like, or some of them are even overpriced and they aren't complete. And I'm like, guys, I'm gonna get one eventually. But yeah, and I feel like the reason they look kind of lame is because they were trying to, like, incorporate Greek mythology into the styling, but they didn't really know how to do it, so it just kind of looks plain. Like, with the top, I feel like they're trying to go for, like, some sort of Grecian thing, but I feel like it's just, like, not working. I have, like, an idea for how I would dress Cupid in a way that's, like, Grecian, but still, like, not looking boring like that, and actually, I think I'm gonna get another one of these Cupid dolls to restyle, in, like, her ultimate form, which is, like, still, like, it has, like, a Greek vibe or whatever, but, like, not lame like that. But I like that they just kind of let go of that, and they just, like, gave her this, like, cupcake dress. I'm like, yes. Her legs, literally, I've seen other people say this online, and I was like, you're lying. But these legs are see-through. It does not pick up on camera, but they're see-through. Wait, I have an idea. Let's see if we can get it to pick up on camera, guys. Wait. Do you see that now? Do you see that? Now you would finally see they're see-through. Do you see that? That's crazy. They look like they're just painted, and then they're actually see-through. Like for example, like up here, that part of the leg's not see-through. Down here, see-through. That looks so crazy. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But I love, like, the little lace things on the front. And I love these heels. Oh my gosh. Amazing. I just can't get over this. Like, if I, like, stick my finger, like, see, you can see my finger. You can see my finger through that. Or, like, if I put, like, Draculaura's, like, fan. But you can see it. Or kind of. But, like, the point is you can see. That looks crazy. Because I was, I was watching other reviews of Cupid. I'm like, you're lying. Those just look painted. But no, Like, in person and with this thing, you can see they're see-through. Like, that's great. Okay, let's get on to Draculaura. Okay. I love this little thing. It kind of looks like a fascinator. But like, it's so cute. It's like, it's supposed to be this like spiderweb lace. Again, all the lace and stuff kind of looks like cake, like icing. Very cute. This bow, these long ponytails. I am such a sucker for when dolls have long hair. I was even so excited about Cupid because she actually, like, this isn't a ponytail. She actually has like pretty long hair. I'm excited to get another one and like restyle it. I love these bangs, are great. I was saying this in the TikTok review I did, but like, I think this is better than the original Sweet 1600 Draculaura, because the original Sweet 1600 Draculaura had like tinsel in her hair. Well, just overall, I think this doll's better than that one. I like it better. But the original one had tinsel in her hair, and it makes it a nightmare to try to fix it, especially like after I played with it as a kid. And even if you didn't play with a doll that has tinsel in their hair, that's why they stopped doing tinsel in G3. The tinsel is a pain to take care of because it's not like a regular hair fiber. So I'm actually very glad they just did the regular schmegular. I'm guessing this is saran hair in black and pink, and I really like the black and pink distribution. I also have a theory that I think a lot of the reason I think so many Monster High fans like this Drac is because she very much, like, this is something that G1 Drac would wear. A lot of the other outfits, some of them are not something G1 Drac would wear, but I think the reason so many people are so obsessed with this doll is because, like, this is the ultimate Drac. Like, she's the ultimate Drac for G, just like out of any generation. I'm not saying she's the best Drac ever. Maybe in my opinion she's, but like, I know there's probably other Dracs people would like better than this. But I just feel like out of all the generations, like this is just a top Drac in general. And I think it's just so much because she just uses that very quintessential like black, pink, white vibe. And I like how she also incorporates the hot pink. Like, it's just the ultimate vibe. And I love the collar. I think it very much harkens back to the original collar she had that was like lacy in her original Sweet 1600 outfit from the G1. I like how she has the gloves. I know some people will like complain, oh my gosh, why do they have painted on hands? I'm like, if she had actual gloves, it would look so chunky. This is perfectly fine. I love how this is like dripping down. And as we saw, she has the other necklace you could interchange. She has this thing, which this could come off and this could also just be a plain dress. I love like the variety of fabrics. I just hate like so many of the new G1 like collector dolls have like literally the same type of fabric that's just screen printed on, but I like how there's a variety. Also, this fabric is very similar to the fabric they used for her original Sweet 1600 outfit. Like, again, I like the reference to back to the G1. I also like how she has the spider webs on her face, that reference down here. Her lipstick, just like the shape of it, like it kind of does an ombre out to pink. I also don't know if I mentioned this before. Mine has like a slight air. You can see that like her lipstick is smeared. I'm eventually going to fix that. I also wonder if I could just like scratch it off. I don't know. I'll fix it sometime. But she also, like, she kind of has like a little bit of her lipstick here and here. Like, something happened when they were painting this one. But like, the face is so good besides that. Like, I don't care. Like, also like, when she's far away, you can't even tell about the little blotches of lipstick. But this is great. The shoes. I feel like after Cupid, I'm like, should there be something here? No. These shoes are great. I mean, I don't know if they're like, I don't know how to feel about them. They're just very interesting. I really like them. I don't know if they're like the best shoes ever, but I like, and also they're looking like darker on camera. Like they look purple. I swear in person they're like hot pink. Let's see if we can do the thing again. Also, these are like see-through. Like, that's more like, that color's more like how they look in real life. A little more. They look just a little too purple on camera. They look more, or actually, they still kind of look purple in person. Never mind. I think they also kind of look purple just because, like, part of this black is under the pink. Anyway, I don't think the shoes look bad. I think the shoes look fine. But yeah, that's her. I think these two dolls are so, so cute. Also, did I show? They both come. Yeah, I think I showed. They both come with these things, which are, like, top heavy. So you can't actually display the doll with these or they'll fall over. I wish these dolls came with stands. I'm going to say it. Why? We should have gotten stands instead of these things. But yeah, no, these dolls are like so awesome. I'm gonna go and try to fix Cupid's curls. But catch you later, guys. Let me know if you have any lore questions. I was trying to give lore. I think a lot of the lore that I gave in this video was like lore about like the history of Sweet 1600 and like what's going on with these dolls and just stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this doll review. I hope it was fun. I'll put my Amazon storefront in the description, and I think I can link these dolls in there. I will try to get another Cupid. I was just getting one to begin with. I also want to give other people a chance to get one, but I'm definitely gonna get another one to like redress as like my dream Cupid, because I have a very specific vision. I've actually done a drawing of it. I have a very specific vision of like, I wish Cupid was in the crossover, and I wish this is what she looked like, and it's like the ultimate Cupid. And I think this Cupid, these wings are like the perfect base for it, and these shoes and these legs. I also have seen people complain like, oh, her hands should have been like gray, and I think maybe they didn't do her hands because they couldn't do the same see-through thing down here up here. But honestly, I don't even think they needed to do the see-through thing, because again, even in person, like the see-through thing is kind of subtle. You can barely tell on camera. But like they could have just done gray and like done a gradient like they did with I think they might have done something similar with Twilight. I don't know. They could have just done something. But whatever, it's fine. But anyway, bye guys. Thank you for watching. Oh, also another thing I wanted to show. All the dolls in this line, I saw somebody else point this out. Do you see that they all have like white in their eyelashes? I don't know what the thing is, but it seems like, the overall theme for this line is kind of like sweets or cake. But for some reason, they also all have white eyelashes. So they're all wearing fake white eyelashes combined with the regular black eyelashes. Do you see that? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe for more, fun videos. I do a lot of like lore, but I also want to do more doll reviews, and request, if you have any other ideas for videos you want me to do, request down below. Oh, check out my website, the Dollcrafter Marketplace. I don't know. By the time I post this video, it's probably not going to be launched yet, but I'm working to launch the Dollcrafter Marketplace, a website which is an online marketplace for doll collectors by doll collectors. On the Dollcrafter Marketplace, I want it to be a place where people can just go to get any materials they need for customization or restyling. I know for sure on launch we're going to have reroot materials, like everything you need to reroot it all, as well as like materials to sew your own doll clothes. Or like we're going to have kits where the kit has everything you need to make a doll outfit. And we want people also to come on there. We want more sellers to join the Dollcrafter Marketplace to sell doll clothes, sell fully customized dolls, sell used dolls, sell doll wigs, sell anything they've made. So yeah. Get on that waitlist. I'll link the waitlist down below for the Dollcrafter Marketplace. You can get on it as a customer or as a seller or as both. Join that waitlist, and I'll see you guys, I guess, in the next video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well. Anyway, bye guys.